Okay, from today's lesson, what we're doing is we're doing a rolling Kimura from, he's got his butterfly hooks in. It's going to be a little bit awkward because he's going to fall over, be much more floppy than a regular opponent would be. But the idea is you grab the Kimura grip. I'm going to roll over my close side shoulder right here. Pin his arm to the belly. I scoot under here and I get my knee through the back here. And then I put in this hook, the back hook, pull him over, and then I keep my hands on this Kimura grip and just loop my arm over his head. And that will give me my seatbelt control. And from there, I can go motorcycle grip, trap the arm, and sink the rear naked choke. And then here, there's another variation. So what we're going to do is we'll get back in our butterfly guard. I grab the Kimura again, same thing. Roll over my shoulder, pin it to his belly. I get my knee underneath here, and when I go for this hook, if he's blocking it, what I do is I just bring my leg right over the top there, and I get that leg out, and I lock up this triangle. And from here we've got a couple different options. One good one is we can just do that and take the arm bar right there. If you want to finish the choke, then what we're going to want to do is grab this, scoop this elbow, and then squeeze the triangle right there. Here's a nice variation from side control Kimura. So we grab the Kimura from side control here, and then what we do is we slide it back here. So then this gets much, much tighter. And if we lean, and you see I'm grabbing my hands right here, and then I'm just pushing it up the back. So right there, and that will rip it right there without having to step over the head from side control. Because the traditional Kimura from side control, you step over the head like this and pull them sideways so that you have the leverage to go that way. All right, here's a variation of that. This is what he calls the super lock. So we've got our Kimura lock here, but what we do then is we slide this arm under here, right there, and then we just squeeze it. And you can squeeze it right there, and you see how that really bends that arm. Here is another variation, because we've got, here he's got me in half guard, and he's taking the underhook. Okay, so what I do is I slide back and try and pinch that under my arm, and then I go for the Kimura right there, and then I grab that Kimura, and here, then what I do is I bring my foot over from there, I can get the break. This one also has a variation. So here's my other superlock variation here. So start from the beginning. It's got underhook. I slide back, reach under for my Kimura, and then just like the other one, I grab my own arms, and then here I can pretty much get this break just without stepping over the head. If I put my head down, lean forward, I can get it right there. Okay. And here's a couple very subtle little pieces here. So if I've got the, let's get this real good here. Okay. So I've got the Kimura right here, and what I do is I use this other one and I get almost like a double motorcycle grip here, and then I grab the hand probably like this way or this way depending on which way you're going. So I grab the hand and then I reinforce my Kimura control, and then I twist. I can twist it that way, or if I'm going the other way I can twist it outward, and that will cause a lot of pain right there, very similar to the way if you were doing a heel hook. And this one also works as an Americana, that you can set up the Americana that way, do the same thing, get your double motorcycle control, switch to the hand, and do your external or internal rotation, and you definitely feel that in the elbow or the wrist area.